just outwork everybody else. I think that's the message that I want to tell you on this channel is in order for you to get from here to there, no matter what that looks like and who you are, you just got to outwork everybody else. It's kind of a really easy recipe to look at things. I want you to look at the number of videos that I've put out at this moment. There's over 3,000 videos that I've put out. I am some dude in the middle of nowhere that grew up in a little dinky town. Nobody knew who I was. Everybody thought I was kind of kooky, to be honest, to be doing all of this YouTube stuff. Here as a full-grown adult professor doing, professoring stuff that my time is much better spent doing other things in terms of doing research, talking to executives, all these kind of things that business professory people do. But I want to demonstrate to you, I want to show you that in order to get from here to there, whatever that there is, I don't even know what that is, but whatever that is, you just outwork everybody else. You just keep putting out things, doing things every day and not looking at the outside world, ignoring the outside world. They're going to put you down. They're going to say that you're stupid. They're going to say any number of different things. I have been told, look sideways, everything that you ever imagine. And it's always the sideways looks, all of those kind of things. They're always, trying to say, why the heck are you doing this? And frankly, it's because I want to show you that you could do anything that you set your mind to it, no matter what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to do. I'm trying to build this platform, the reciprocity platform, to help everybody with the writing and stuff. And yes, there was a moment that I'm like, oh crap, this chat GPT thing came out where there's AI that actually works and helps us write. Well, yeah, I think about that. It's like, okay, crap, now what do I do? Well, then I've got to add that stuff in there. I got to keep going. And then, at the beginning of all of this, I built this platform and nobody paid attention to it. Well, then what do I do? Well, then I got to start doing all of these videos and putting this stuff out. And you just keep working and working and working and working. You know what? There's going to be some day that do I think all of this is going to be successful and all that kind of stuff in terms of the conventional sense? I don't know, honestly. But do I rely on the fact that I have some sort of strategy or some sort of belief that if I do everything in this right combination, everything's going to work out properly? No, I grew up in the middle of nowhere literally grew up in the middle of nowhere. Like, if you look where the town where I grew up is Dryden, Ontario. I love it. It's an amazing town. But if you were to say, hey, this is the bastion of progress, it's New York City and all that kind of, I mean, that's silly, right? It's 4 hours from any university. I just had to keep going and trying and pursuing. And you just get out and you just keep outworking. And you just look at what everybody else is doing and you do the opposite. Everybody else is being the sort of convention where they're going in this weird direction. Well, you just be the opposite and go in the opposite direction where you can see that you can leverage some of the things that you're doing. And you do that repeatedly over and over and over again. And I'm not saying that I am, the best. That's far from what I'm actually saying. I'm saying if you're going to get to where you want to go to, you just got to put in the days, the hours, the months, years, and you just keep working at it over and over and over again, and just keep making make a joke out of yourself, right? The whole thing is getting up and doing this over and over and over again. So if you want to go and do well in school, just get up. You're gonna have a bad day, of course. You're gonna have bad exams, you're going to have bad courses, all those kind of things, but you just get up and you keep doing it every single day. And it's the same thing if you're doing something in business. You just get up and you keep trying over and over and over and over again. And there is no end goal when you do this. The end goal is being able to do the things that you want to do, and you're doing that repeatedly over and over and over and over again, and being okay with that. Like, there's no magic to any of this stuff, just outworking everybody else. I talk to people that have done well in terms of coaching, for example, or, that they are, athletes or whatever. And ultimate thing that they say is they just have outworked everybody else. They've just stayed with it so long. They keep repeating with it over and over and over again. Everybody else has quit. Nobody cares. They're done, right? And you're the only one that's sitting there actually doing the thing that everybody else intended to do in the beginning, right? And you're still doing it, and you're up there, and you're enjoying yourself. You just got to get out there and just outwork absolutely everybody and repeat and repeat and repeat. So whether you are, I think about people in my life that are, maybe they're 25 years old. I don't want to disclose who they are, but they might think like, hey, my life is done or whatever. It's not true at all. Just get up and get going. Keep doing it. And keep persisting wherever you want to go. You can make it happen. You just got to keep persisting, going, and not stopping, no matter what people tell you. Whether you feel that you're too old, which you're not, you're never too old. You could be 105 and you're never too old. You could pick it up and get going. Whatever that thing is, I'm going to tell you, whatever that thing is, right? Like, wouldn't it be amazing if you're 105 and you pick up skydiving? That would be an amazing way to go, right? Like, how cool would that be? Just get going and don't stop. Keep persisting, keep going. And don't let the belief that you need to have everything together, strategy all lined out, all the right, having the right family, having the right, decisions, all that kind of stuff is nonsense, right? Like having that, I'm just going to do this, or I'm going to get the right SAT score, whatever, GMAT, GR, whatever scores, and that's going to all work out. Well, if it didn't work out and you didn't have the right things happen to you, just go back and do those again, right? Like, repeat. It's not a big tragedy if you have to do that stuff, right? Like, so for example, you might not have gotten into grad school, the grad school that you wanted. Just repeat, go back and do it again. Do that GMAT thing again. Do all of the work all over again. Do better at it and get back up and go. That's it. Repeat. Over and over and over again. Be the one person that just outworks absolutely everybody.